Dropping back a little deeper in the pack here. 73, Ferreira in there. Dominguez, Cleland, all in this group. The 40 is OG, fighting over 8th.
With Sam Nash in there too from Atlanta on that. This right here, this is an area you're going to see a lot of overtaking as they brake hard into that 9A, accelerate out again. As you're going to see right here as they come in here, this is a great spot to pass somebody on the inside.
That's Dominguez on the 68 right there with OG right behind him on the 40. Across the start-finish line. 73 is Ferreira. Cleland is right behind him on the 75, and then Nash, Heyman. Trying to go side by side as they come out of 2 down that straightaway over here to 3 and 3A. And it's a straightaway, but it's got an elevation change to it right in the middle of it.
It sure does. And with the compression suspension, you see a battle right here as they dip into turn 5 right now. Off turn 4, hard on the brakes. They took the position. Now Travis OG be able to hold Ferreira off, or Dominguez off. So they go over the top of the carousel into this downhill. A little bit bumpy right here. This is one of the scariest parts of this racetrack. This will get your attention, so you need bike set up properly here. And it looks like he's got a great setup because he makes a good run out on the drag strip again.
One of the most nerve-wracking parts on this racetrack.
It is. When you come in there, you can't see a thing, you know, and the bike unloads, your stomach rises up into your throat, and you just hope that you're right on your line and got the right speed.
Cleland on that blue and white machine, trying to find a way around to the inside to see if he can pick up a spot on his Yamaha. He's still trying to get around Ferreira.
See, Travis has spread him out. Number 40, OG, he brakes hard in here. Number 68,
that's
Dominguez.
Whoop, now he's going to try to get 2 spots there. Now is Cleland on the 75. He got around Ferreira, and then he went after the next rider in front of him. Had the door slammed shut on him.
He sure did. I mean, that's tough. That's one of those stop and go deals. Right, left, so you got to be in the right spot, position your bike just right. You don't want to try to charge in there, and that's exactly what he did. He's lucky he didn't lose another position on the exit of that.
Yeah, boy, Dominguez just shut the door hard, too. And that's Nash on the 44, the red and white Yamaha YZF-R6.
Sam on the LTD racing team. His brother also competes in the Daytona Sport Bike class. Nash, we're seeing him in action.
This is a pretty steep climb right here, up out of 3 over 3A, and a blind corner there as well.
That's right. This would be the highest part of the track right here, Ralph, right before they dive down into turn 4 right there, turn 3A. That's 153 feet above sea level. From considering turn 10 is 14 feet. So there's a lot of elevation change in this racetrack. That's what makes it so fun and so challenging for these riders. And you know, I think they all enjoy riding here.
Well, look at that outside move being attempted down through the carousel. That's a tough spot to make it on the outside there.
It is. They leave a lot of room on the exit right there. Trying to get a good run as they hard break down into turn 7 right here.
Ferreira couldn't get it done. Has to tuck back in behind Nash.
So you kind of got to watch yourself as you dip in there. We saw the leaders change spots right here. You can run that out wide and square that corner up, 7A. Trying to get a run down through these S-turns, which is really important. There's quite a bit of time in there. But you also got to remember to cover the inside door. Don't let somebody run up the inside, block your run down that hill.
That's 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th position right there, beginning with Dominguez, Cleland, Nash, and Ferreira. Behind them is Ferris on the 150, and has done a nice job. Wyatt Ferris started on the outside of row 5, and Scott, he's worked his way all the way up into this, inside the top 10.
Now he's got himself a good battle right here for the 6th spot. And he's got some work to do to get around Sam Nash and the rest of these guys. As he tip into turn 2 right here, real tricky corner right here. Just
man.
Like I said.
Yeah, and Ferris is going to get 2 spots as everybody moves around a little bit with the juggling in there.
That's a gift right there. As you took over turn 2 right there, it's blind number 1 leading in there off camera on the way out. So you got to be real careful. Find the exit with your eyes and pull some of that lean angle out of it before you start opening the throttle too soon. And that's exactly what happened right there.
This one's scheduled for 18 laps. Oh man, we're almost 3 wide down into the carousel through there.
Sam able to hold that position. Sam Nash, they make their way down that infield straightaway. Hard braking, probably the hardest braking zone on this racetrack. Wow.
Ooh, up the inside comes the 110 machine. Lawrenson.
Where'd he come from?
Sacramento, actually. That's where he's from. Let's take a look at this move here as they came up over 2. This is where things got a little crazy.
That's right. Sam Nash right here out front. You can see him pick up the throttle a little bit early right at the exit of the apex. Like I said, the track falls off camera. He did a great job to save that, keep it on track, and, you know, regain a position.
That was Jason Lawrenson on that 110. Actually, his wife was entered into this as well. Jennifer Lawrenson, a husband and wife combination, battling here in the Super Sport class this weekend.
You can see Ferrara right here on the 73, hard braking right here, trying to hold him off. And he's able to do that. And you see the riders jump that curve right there on the way out of turn 1, Ralph. And it's important to get the bike set up a little bit where it will handle that kind of thing, where you can just hammer that curve and not have to worry about it upsetting the bike too much. I was down there watching this morning, and pretty important run up to turn 2 there.
There's another look at Jason on that white number 110, the Yamaha YZF-R6. He made the show. Doesn't look like Jennifer was able to sneak into the field today. That's Greg McCulloch behind him on the 125, who's a teammate of his. There's actually 4 riders that came together today on that Z2 Track Days back team. Jason got started, you know, he used to give his wife rides on his street bike, and she wasn't too comfortable on the back of the street bike, so he got her a sport bike.